Good morning, plant breeders, plant scientists, plant researchers, corn breeders, whatever crop you work with. Hey, this is David Benson with Cornhusker Hybrids LLC in Lincoln, Nebraska, where our trademark and mantra is success starts with the seed. Hey, I started this plant breeding commandment series and I said I don't know really where it's going. I don't even know how many commandments there's going to be. I'm not necessarily going to stop at 10, but I did say truthfully that I would talk about the things that are bothering me the most at times, and I'm going to go back and build on my plant breeding commandment number 1, which was seed stocks, keep the seed pure. I'm going to build on that, and we're going to go into this a little bit in depth because a lot of places are absolutely not doing that. So as I travel around the world, I go to a lot of different places and I see seed released from different institutions in different places, and the one thing that the seed that is produced that I see in the field with clients or other seed companies trying to grow it is, quite frankly, it's not pure, it's not clean, and in some cases it is what I would say just plain awful. Now, how is that possible when this comes out of government institutions or known seed companies that are selling hybrids on the market and doing things? I really don't know how that happens, how that these the individuals are so lax, because honestly, there's no way seed should get dirty once it's clean. You maintain the phenotype. If you're doing inbreds or hybrids, every plant should look similar, very similar, like a clone if it's a genuine inbred. And if it's a DH, there can be no deviation. And a single cross should look like a single cross, not like a wide-based synthetic with all sizes of plants and all sizes of ears, all sizes of flowering. I mean, I've been in different countries in Africa, actually 4 of them now, where I've been absolutely appalled at how bad the seed was coming out of the government institutions. In one case, in one country where I work, we received 63 lines, and I wish I would have kept the video when I rogued those 63 lines, because it was not very good, and I wouldn't want to say where that seed come from because no one would ever go there again. It was that bad. There were hybrids in there, there were outcrosses in there, there were inbreds where there was 3 or 4 distinct phenotypes within there. It was terrible. Now, how do you expect to make genetic gain or to have improved hybrids, or to have smallholder farmers or anyone else have confidence in these hybrids when your performance is that bad and unaccountable for? So there's absolutely no reason for this. Either the pollinations are poor, the seed is being mixed, no one's roguing the male in seed fields, and I've seen it in government institutions and seed companies that are supposedly the best in their region. So, I mean, how are you going to make any genetic gain when the materials you put out are not good? I'm talking about hybrids where I got video evidence. The 3-way cross hybrid is supposed to be a 3-way cross hybrid. In a short area, you will have 20 different phenotypes. That's not possible if the seed is clean. So I'm telling you guys, you will never make genetic progress. You will never improve the acceptance of hybrid corn, and you will never get smallholder farmers or anyone else to buy that seed again, ever, if you don't do better. And so I always sit here and I'm like, well, you know, Summit and certain places, they'll run a 7-year program, whether it's WEMA or whether it's drought tolerant hybrids for Africa or whatever it is, and they're working on another one now. And when they get done, they will select some inbreds and hybrids, they will deposit the seed, and then either that seed going in bad, which I don't think, or everyone after that does not work to maintain it, and the seed literally becomes garbage. And I've seen a lot of it. So I'm kind of worked up about that today. I'd like to see a lot more accountability. I'd like to see people do basic things like make sure plants look like. The ears, when you combine the ears of an inbred and you go to the next, every ear I mean, if you selfed them, okay, they're going to look different, but the kernel characteristics are the same, the color is the same, the cob color is the same, all those things are the same. So I'm just going to say that in countries that are in places, you know who you are, where you don't have any physical increase in national yields in 100 years, you need to change things. And I would say this, and I will close, it is insanity to continue to do the same thing that doesn't work over and over. And I would say many of you are doing that. You have to change. You have to hold people accountable. And for gosh sakes, guys, this is not rocket science. But I don't care how much technology you got. I don't care who your research director is. I don't care how many plots you run. I don't care how fancy your equipment is. I don't care how high your salaries are or how many robots and drones you have. If you cannot get this seed clean, you will fail. And furthermore, you're failing the world because you're failing to help increase the rate of genetic gain. You're failing to improve food security, and you're failing to provide better genotypes. So guys, quit failing. This is David Benson with Cornhusker Hybrids LLC in Seward, Nebraska, where we're done with harvest here now. Our winter nursery was planted in Chile 2 days ago, and we're waiting for the seed to come back and plant it for next year. We maintain our seed stocks. If you want to do better, maintain your seed stocks of both hybrid seed and inbred seed so those plants look alike. And in inbreds, they should be absolute clones of one another. So again, let's change the insanity and start doing things right. You have a great weekend. You think about that. And if I'm wrong somewhere, let me know. We'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend and a great time.